And we're live. Welcoming everyone. Welcome in. Who is joining me live today? Welcome in. I'll just quickly take a sip. I'm so excited to see you guys. It's been like forever. Okay, it's not forever, but it's been a while, and I'm so happy to be here. I hope you guys can see me and hear me clearly. So welcome in. We do have a very interesting topic, and I have an announcement for you guys too as well. Ooh, this is so loud. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi. Yes, I know it's been a while. I've been busy. Okay, I did not forget about you guys. I've had other things that I've been working through. Yeah. And some of you, yes, I got your messages. No, I did not abandon the group. No, I've just had other things that I've been working through and working on actually. And part of that, I'm going to talk about it today. Okay, I have a surprise for you guys. But part of that is normalizing some of the things that come up when we are trying to move from one level to the next level. I hope you guys can hear me well. Okay, so normalizing some of the things that come up when we're trying to move across levels. There's so much content about you can do this, you should do this, of course, go to your next level. But nobody's talking about what can come up when you're actually doing it. And over the past couple of months, I've been working on the consultant side of my business, and I've been having major imposter syndrome and self-doubt. And I'm like, what's going on here, right? Because the way that I feel like, and I'm part of that group too. The way that we as coaches or people who create content, the way we talk about something, we talk about it so easily. It's like so easy. And over the past months, I've just been like, is it just me? Like, what's going on here? And I've been doing some research, working with my mentors. I'm so grateful for my mentors. And I'm going to talk about the importance of having mentors around you. Working with my mentors and just doing things to help me get to the next level that I want to get to. And so I thought, you know what? It cannot just be me, because I'm surrounded by women who constantly want to move from one level to the next. They want to move into leadership. They want to move from one level of leadership to another. They want to start their own business, but they don't have the courage. They want to move into this line of career or industry, but they don't believe they have all the experiences. I personally continue to work with women who they have 70 to 80% of the qualifications, and they still refuse to apply for the position because they believe they need to be at 100. Whereas when I'm chatting with my male counterparts, they tell me, no, 40%, 30%, they're applying. I'm like, why? What's going on with women? Why do we need to wait for 80 to 90%, right? And so there's certain things, I'll talk about it, that causes us to believe and think that we have to be at 100% there before we can do something. In my own case, you guys know I teach from my mistakes. In my own case, the causes of the imposter syndrome that I've been overcoming, I'll be honest, I'm not 100% there, but the self-doubt and the imposter syndrome, the causes have been more than just being qualified. Like, my lived experience is one of them, but I realized that sometimes you may even have all the 100%. You may actually have all the qualifications and still refuse to move forward. Why? Because we're letting fear stop us. So I'm going to talk about what's behind that fear and how we can, it's not just overcome it, but normalize it. Okay? So welcome in Crystal. Thank you for joining us. So if this is the first time that you're seeing me, you are welcome. My name is Adi, and I'm a leadership and wellness consultant and coach, and I work with teams, organizations, and women in leadership to provide wellness and resilience into their professional lives. And as part of that work, one of the key things that I've been noticing, not just in myself and in my work, but also working with teams and women, what I've been noticing is that for people that have ambition and drive to do greater things and big things, one of the things that can stop us from getting there is fear, and not just any kind of fear, but fear of not being good enough. And even when you get there, fear of not enough, fear of I'm gonna be found out, fear of oh my gosh, like they're gonna think I'm a fraud, even though you have all the qualifications. And so oftentimes when we're in that kind of position, we start to think that there's something wrong with us because other people are doing it and it's so easy, or at least they make it so. But they don't talk about what can happen, what are some of the feelings that you can start to feel when you do decide that you want to move from one level to the next. So I'm gonna normalize it for you guys today, because again, I teach from my mistakes and I'm owning it. And one of the things that showed up for me and might be showing up for you, so if you are in a position where you know you're meant for something more, where you are is not cutting it anymore, and you have this vision in your head that you want to achieve, whether it's for you or for your family or for your friends, whatever that vision is, one of the things that can stop you from moving forward to start to accomplish and meet that vision again is you may start to think that you are not enough to be able to handle what's going to come with that vision. So for example, in my case, you guys know I went through my own transformation journey. So I've been in the tech industry for over 10 years and in the cybersecurity industry for about 8 years now. And part of that, being in that industry, is high stress. I'm not kidding. And so I went through my own phase where I burnt out and I healed myself, healed all the things that comes with that. And then I started working with women. I'm like, women must take care of themselves, right? I started doing that. And then over the course of late last year and this year majorly, I've been getting the prompt to add more to my work and move that over, not completely, but add that to helping people in my industry. And at first, when I started, I'm like, oh my gosh, who am I to be talking about this? There's no way I can do this. You know, it's this industry, that industry, and stuff like that. And then what will come up is, but Adi, you have the lived experience. Like, nobody can take that away from you. They can take all your qualification, but nobody can take your lived experience. You literally burned out in this industry, got back up, and started helping women. So how can you reverse that? But the voice will be like, yeah, but this is a different level. You know, cybersecurity is so technical, this technical, even though I have multiple certifications. And you have that voice. And some days I'm like, there's no point. I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to focus on working with women. I'm just going to focus on helping women. And then the other part will be like, but that's not everything that you're supposed to do. And so I had this constant battle of, okay, try this, try that. And it's for like a month, you guys. I'm not kidding. I was just within this back and forth. And I know it's not just me. I know that there's someone who's listening to me right now where you feel like you're supposed to do something more again, but you don't feel like you're qualified enough. Number one of the things that has helped me, number one, is your desire is proof of your qualification. Does this mean that you're not going to get the certification, the training? No, that's not what that means. What this means is that your desire to do what's in your heart pre-qualifies you as being capable to be able to handle what will come with being at that next level. Your spirit knows it, your soul knows it, your body is yet to catch up. That's it. That's literally it. And because your soul and your spirit knows it, it already knows what to do when you get to that level. And so rather than waiting to stop feeling that fear, you're going to have to hold it by the hand and do the thing anyways. Like there's some days, you guys, there's some days that I'm like, I'm like, no, there's no way I'm gonna do that. There's no way, right? And then I take a deep breath, I ground myself, and I'm like, okay, let's do it, right? And then when I do this thing, I close my phone and I'm just going to look for something to do to ground myself. All of that is gonna come when you're starting something new. All it just means is that your mind is not prepared for something new because it hasn't learned it yet. With time, the more you do it, you're going to strengthen that muscle, that neural pathway that is going to learn how to do the thing better. And before you know it, you become confident in anything. That's how actually confidence is formed. Confidence is formed from doing something repeatedly until it becomes automatic, and then you become a master at it. Okay, so first thing is, if you're in that position where you're waiting to feel fear, it's not gonna come. It's not gonna come because you haven't done the thing. Your brain doesn't know how to normalize something you haven't done. The fear is normal, and I'm grateful for the fear. It's the same fear that stops you when you're about to jump in the middle of the road and a car is coming. Okay, so it's there to protect you from something that is new. And so getting a new career, or moving into senior management, or starting a business, these are new levels that they're pretty scary. If we want to be clear, they're very scary. And so if you're feeling fear, your body is doing its job because it doesn't know what's going to happen when you get to that level. However, if you're waiting for that fear to go, then you can start, it will never go, ever. Okay? So we are normalizing the fear. It's not just you. I'm with you. I'm with you. We're normalizing the fear. The second thing that has really helped when I'm having those moments of doubt and like, is it gonna be worth it? Am I gonna be wasting my time? Stuff like that. Look, again, when you're starting something new, you're gonna have these things. It's called self-protection. What has helped is the doubt doesn't mean that the thing is going to be negative or it's not going to work out. The doubt is really just for you to kind of step back and evaluate that this is something you want to do. Evaluate your desire. And what has helped and what can help when you're having imposter syndrome to do something new is when that doubt comes in, anchor yourself back into your why. Why am I having this desire to do this thing? Why is this so important to me? Because oftentimes when our why is so strong, it's strong enough to hold us in those moments of fear to keep moving forward. When I started coaching, I had so many doubts. Now I'm having doubt upon doubt, and I'm realizing it's not because there's something wrong with me, or it's not because there's something wrong with you. It's just because you're at a phase of growth. When you're growing, it comes with certain kinds of emotions. Fear, doubt, is scariness the word? Okay, let's just use it for this training. Scariness, or whatever. And your ability to normalize those emotions and continue to move forward is what would differentiate you from others who don't. Okay? So all of these things, the two things that I mentioned, I'm actually preparing a live event for you guys where we're going to workshop this. So this is a great segue to that. So I'm planning a live event by the end of the month. And the event is for women who have a vision that they want to work towards, whether it's they want to move into leadership or they want to start a business, or they want to start a new career, or they want to start a family, whatever it is. But you feel you're so afraid that you cannot move forward. This event is going to give you the activation that you need to be able to start to move forward towards your vision. Okay, it's going to be a paid live event. I'm going to put it at $20. Yes, $20. If I change my mind, I'll let you guys know, but I'm going to put it at $20. And essentially, what you're going to learn is I'm going to give you break down exactly the steps that I've been doing to help me in my coaching and training and consulting business to be able to normalize, because when the fear comes, I'll tell you this, all the things that I told you guys, it flew out of a window. No, I didn't want to journal. No, I didn't want to meditate. No, I did not want to, I didn't want to work out. I still worked out, right? But no, I didn't want to do some of the things that I tell you guys. But there were certain things that helped me to be able to hold and still hold that fear, right? So I want to do this event for you so that you understand that even for people like myself that continue to move in levels, we still feel this fear. The difference is that we don't let it stop us. And I want you guys to start normalizing that so you don't think that people are special. It's really just a decision to move or a decision to stop. That's the difference between Beyonce and some of us, or Beyonce and myself, right? Beyonce moves, she keeps moving forward. Some of you think that woman does. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't know how she does it. But that's the difference. That's the difference. So we're going to learn what you can do to be able to move to that vision that you want to hold. We are already 6 months in the year as well. So you have 6 months left before the year ends. So we're going to use that event to get you started. Okay? All right. So the final point that I wanted to quickly talk about is when you are in this place where you know that where you are right now isn't just it. And yes, you're going to have fear. Yes, you're going to have doubt. Another thing that will come up is you're going to have people surrounding you that may tear down that vision or raise it up. If you do not know the difference between the energy that brings down your vision or raises you up, what will happen is you will start to take on their self-doubt, which together with the one that you were feeling. What's going to happen is you will never do the thing, because what will come to mind is you're already doubting yourself. Somebody else is doubting what you're doing, so you're going to be like, yeah, of course they're correct. Of course they're correct. But they're not. They're not. So utilizing wisdom and surrounding yourself with the right people will make or break you in this moment. I am still here today because I have an amazing support system. I have my family, I have my mentors, I have my peers, I have my friends. I have people that if something goes wrong today, I can just be like, oh my gosh, and they're like, Abby, what do you need? So I understand that it's not strong woman. If you don't, let me not even go there. But it's not about that, because I think on social media we see the powerful woman. Come on. I think I'm getting to a point where I'm just like, oh, come on, right? Can we just be real for a little bit here? And the powerful image and the powerful woman. And I'm not saying that you cannot be a powerful woman, right? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you don't feel like that 100% of the time. There are moments where I'm at my most powerful moments. Remember that. But I'm not like that 100% of the time. And I think I'm getting to a place where I'm getting agitated by all of that. And I'm just like, can we just normalize the vulnerability and the fear? Can we just normalize it? Like, I'm so done with, oh, the powerful and strong woman. Like, come on, right? Anyway, that's just my little rant. But yes, so that's all I have for you ladies today. I hope you enjoyed the training. Just to kind of recap, Self-doubt, imposter syndrome, these are things that come when you're trying to move from one level to the next. When you're trying to do something you've never done, it's a normal feeling. It's actually a good thing because it's supposed to protect you. However, your brain does not know the difference between choosing a senior management role and being chased by a tiger. And so we're going to have a live event to be able to condition yourself so that when you are in that state where you're starting to feel fear and doubt, and it's about to stop you from moving towards your vision, you know what to do. Because your vision is yours, and the desire that you have to be able to start that business or to become a leader or to do whatever it is that you want to do is yours, and it's yours to keep, and you deserve to have it. Okay? So I'm going to leave all the details in the post following this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. But other than that, I have missed you guys. I have missed you guys, and I'm so happy to be here. So other than that, I will see you guys sometime very soon. Bye, everyone.